some are paying forward the help Eastern Kentucky received after the July 2022 flood.
And we're seeing a little bit of rain being picked up on live pinpoint Doppler radar. When will it finally exit Eastern Kentucky? I'll have details in a few minutes.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. First at 4, schools who were impacted by the devastating July 2022 flood received a big donation today. WYMT's Amelia Lee spoke with those impacted and has the details.
The July 2022 flood left a lasting impact on the communities here in Eastern Kentucky, and that includes the schools. So on Monday morning, the ARH Foundation for Healthier Communities donated a total of $70,000 to the school districts impacted by that flood 2 years ago. Each school was presented a check of $10,000 at the ARH Regional Medical Center. Angela Bailey, who works at ARH, says this donation is just a part of their continued promise to help rebuild and strengthen the region.
We've been supporting our schools in multiple ways since the flood, and we will continue to do so. To date, the foundation has distributed almost $2 million directly to individuals in flood relief. We've also done a lot with our school system.
The $10,000 given to each school district can go to a variety of things. This includes educational materials, classroom supplies, infrastructure repairs, and more. Delta Dental even donated mouth guards for each school's student athletes. Organizers tell me they are thankful and honored to be able to stand by these school districts and continue to help and support them as they make repairs after that flood. In Hazard, Amelia Lee, WYMT Mountain News.
And coming up tonight at 6, we'll hear from school staff and superintendents about what this donation means to them and their schools.
Portions of Eastern Kentucky had a little bit of heavy rain pushed through, but it didn't last long, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then it was out of here. The majority of it stayed mostly cloudy. There's the latest with live pinpoint Doppler radar. You can see a little bit of a renegade shower over towards portions of Knott County, and then extreme southern Pike County seeing some heavy rain at this time. The good news, no lightning is being picked up at this hour. They're just some general run-of-the-mill splash and dash showers. Right now we're staying mostly cloudy here in downtown Hazard. We're at 72 degrees. Jackson's at 71. 77 is the current temperature in Manchester. Pikeville is at 71. Then upper 60s towards Middlesboro. So the next 12 hours will keep a small rain chance in the forecast. Otherwise, we'll stay partly to mostly cloudy. By the 9 o'clock hour, we'll see a temperature of 70. Then we'll go to the mid-60s as we go throughout the overnight hours with patchy fog. Now, for Tuesday morning when you wake up, we'll see temperatures in the upper 50s and low 60s. We have rain chances in the forecast, but they're finally going to exit somewhere on the 7-day, which is going to pave the way for pretty nice weather. And I'll tell you when that is in the first alert forecast coming up in a few minutes. Steve.
All right, Eric, thank you. Preliminary data shows crime in the U.S. dropped during the first 6 months of 2024. According to the FBI, murders dropped 23%, reported rapes decreased by 18%, and violent crime fell 10% when compared to the same period last year. Now, it's important to note the Bureau relies upon data voluntarily submitted by policing agencies throughout the country, and thousands of agencies did not submit any data. Now back to the video I think we showed you a moment ago. Gloria Estefan survived a tour bus crash in 1990 that left her temporarily paralyzed, and since then she's been working to help find a cure. The singer works with the Miami Project, a research center looking for therapeutic strategies for spinal cord and traumatic brain injuries. Estefan uses her success to help fund her cause, donating more than $42 million to paralysis research efforts.
And we've made amazing strides. We're already using interfaces with the brain to help muscles move, along with so many incredible research projects that they have 175 people working towards finding a cure.
Estefan's father spent the last years of his life in a wheelchair due to multiple sclerosis, and she feared she would have to do the same. Instead, she is now working with her daughter on a Broadway play and is recording a Spanish language album. Coming up on First at 4 after